We just went coconut hunting. Look at all those nuts. All those coconuts we got from some trees in the neighborhood. And it keeps getting better. Here's all my coconut trees I have on my property. And these trees will take a couple years before we actually get some coconuts on them. I got 5 trees here, and I got several in the back. And then I'm gonna cut some coconuts for you guys now. Alrighty. Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and today I am cutting coconuts. And I have a tree bark here because when the machete goes into it, it's not going to hurt the machete and it's not going to make the coconut dirty. We just got a whole bunch of coconuts today. We went on a coconut hunt. And I have 2 coconuts here, 2 different sizes. I got this small one here, which is not as mature as this one, but they're still mature. They're young coconuts. They're considered young coconuts, but the meat in this one is going to be thicker because it's older. And most people don't know the color of a coconut. This is a coconut, and you see those brown hairy things in the store, and you think, well, that's a coconut, but it is. That's an old coconut. So if you cut this open, it'd be a little nut inside, and if you cut this open after a while, that's what you get. You get that brown coconut. So today I'm going to just cut both of these open. I'm going to show you how I do it and what I do. But like I said, I like to use a tree bark here. And there's many different types of machetes out there. In most cities, you can't just go in the store and buy a machete. But in Florida, since it's a tropical place, they allow you to do that. This machete was, I think, $4.99. And even at Home Depot here, they sell machetes. I don't know about other places if they sell machetes in Home Depot or not, but basically I'm cutting the bottom of the coconut, and there's different ways to do this. I've been doing this for many years now, and grew up in New York City. We didn't have coconut trees, and now my coconut trees don't have coconuts on them, but the neighbors all around the neighborhood have coconuts that they throw away. So I asked them if I could help them get the coconuts off their tree, and they say yes. Now, the white coconuts you find in the Asian grocery stores, they are this coconut, but they take off all the skin, they shave it down, just like that. That's the top of the coconut, which is really the bottom. And then they plastic it and ship it to you, but they dip it in something first. If I let this stay here like this overnight, this will be all brown in the morning. So I have to dip it into a chemical preservative to preserve it. The water inside this will not turn purple or pink like it does in those other coconuts. So definitely, I didn't know better, but now I know that those coconuts aren't the ideal. Now they're still better than much of the food you can get and the drinks you can get. It's still better than the coconut in the store. But here we have a nice fresh coconut. Now, if I really want to get messy, I can just drink it like that, but no. Throw a straw in there. That is a great drink. Now, since that was smaller, there's not as much meat in there. It's like a jelly consistency. I'm going to cut open this big one here, and I feel it just because it's so heavy. It's not just the water. It's not just that it's bigger. The meat is thicker because this is older. You can just tell when you've been doing this quite a while. So, just going to cut this open. Just kidding, everybody. Just kidding. Just didn't want to startle you. I know some of you get nervous when I cut that. There it is. Look at that perfect hole, everybody. I made it, and just stick the straw right in the middle. And I made that look a lot easier than it was. There you go. And since this coconut is older, it has more of a tang to it. And it's ready almost. If you cut it off and shape it up, it's going to be the brown one you see in the store. The meat is harder. The smaller one I had, the meat was like almost a clear consistency. And I had some earlier, they were white, almost the consistency of egg whites. But these are my egg whites. I don't do eggs. I'm a vegan, so I do coconuts. They say you are what you eat, and people call me nuts. They call me crazy, so I guess I am. But if you guys never tasted this, if you go to a local market, these are maybe anywhere from $1 to $4. if you go to a special fair or a festival, they might have these for up to $5 or $6 or $7 each. I don't think, you know, it's a lot of money for one, but if you've never had it, it's worth trying it. And ask them to give you one that's not too old, because the younger they are, or in the middle with this, you know, just one that's not too old, because you could just go to any store and buy that. So I'll show you a brief clip here of me cutting them down. I use a long pole with a saw at the end, and I cut them down. So I'll show you a brief clip here that I took doing it, and there you go. So thanks for checking out the show. Go get some nuts, and until then, everybody, have a great day and a great raw life. Okay, we cut open the coconut here, and you can see the meat in this one. It's quite thick, and we had this coconut spoon that I got from Hawaii. Don't ask me where I got it. I don't remember, from the internet somewhere. But if you don't have a coconut spoon, you can take a regular spoon and just go with the back of the spoon and go along the edges, and then it'll pop out. Now, in the younger coconut, you're just going to eat it with a spoon because it won't come out like that. But this one, you just get it right under here, and you can come and see this one I'm doing here. And it just naturally goes along the shape of this, so it's pretty cool. But again, a regular spoon will do the job, just not as neat. And this whole thing just pops right out. And again, the hard coconuts, the hairy coconuts you get from the store, you can't do this, but this you can. And there you go. And then you could just throw that in your lunchbox and take it with you. And that's it. It's delicious, and different stages. You could tell it's not that hard, but it's not so soft either. And very nutritious. And enjoy your day and have a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.